going to use this video to explain to you how I'm going to monetize on this. Now, the last year has just been like the foundation. I didn't make anything. If anything, it cost me money to build it. But now I've got what other people can't. If I would have started charging from day one, anybody else could have competed with me. But now I have the network. Now I have the people around me. I can make money off them. And I thought long and hard about it. Yeah, and there are easy ways to make money. I can stand at the door of a box, charge everyone £1. I can ask the bar for a percentage. But I want to be smarter than that. Because if I stand at the box, if I stand there with, like, ask people for money, I turn people away that don't drink. And some people don't drink, some people come only to practice their English and don't buy a drink all night. But I go on numbers. I don't care about money behind the bar, or I care about the size of the group. So if people come and don't buy drinks, I still succeed. And I don't want to go to the bar and say like, hey, give me £100 and I'll bring these people. Because first of all, it puts me in trouble. Like, if I promise 80 people, but for some reason, like, the weather's bad, or the tram breaks, or there's a Muslim holiday, an Indian holiday, so all the Indians don't come, and then there's only 30 people there. Like, I have to give that money back. So I don't, and also like, anybody else can compete with me then. If somebody else made a group and I charge 500 zloty and someone comes and says, oh, I'll do it for 400, then the bars are not going to be loyal to me. So what my plan is to, like, suffocate the market with events so no one else can compete. I don't make money off the clients, like, off the people, and I don't make money off the businesses, like, directly. So no one can ever compete with me. I give the events for free to the venue, so they get thousands in their bank, in their till, for nothing, and everyone gets it for free. So everyone wins. So how do I make money? So this is like the calendar of February. So I try to fill every day, so no one can enter my market, and I saturate the market. Now, every single place I go, because I don't ask for anything, the bar people are like, oh my God, like, you bring all these people for nothing. And I'm like, yeah, I just want to make friends. I want to be friends with you. Then they're my best friend then. They're like, wow, they'll do anything for me. I went to Hard Rock and went, I want to do this too. And sure, this place here, this is £15 to get in per person. And they're going to let every single person in my group for free. For free, just because I was nice to them. So I build relationships, and in them relationships, I then explain to them my idea. So this is going to search all the different language, where I've explained this in the other video, and then people can select the different packages. Now, the basic package, this is like £4 a month. You get nothing really. You don't get reviews. You just get your pictures and your name there. This is the more expensive one. You get reviews, but this is the one everyone will want. So if you pay 12 months in advance, you become a venue. So if you look here, like, you can take one of these empty slots. But if you don't, if you're on this, your competition is going to get it. So if you're a restaurant, this is about £18. This is about £9. What is the difference? A restaurant, the Hard Rock said, their average bill is 200 zloty per bill, on average. So 100 to them a month is zero. It's nothing to them. It's nothing. But if they pay a year, that's 1,200 zloty. That's £200 per business. And who doesn't want, if they give me 1,000, if they give me 100 zloty a month, and I do one event at their venue, a beer here is 10 zloty. So if 10 people buy one beer, and I do an event, they've made their monthly thing back. So you asked me a question about, how do I make money from these food places? I don't at the moment, but this is another feature. So, like, normally, like, a listing looks like this, which is really small. It's boring. There's no text. Let me just show you an example. So say, like, these examples have, like, a very, very small amount of text. I just want to show you a completed one because these are empty. Okay, so here's a completed one. So this listing has a very, very small amount of text. Just like this amount of text. We accept cards, have Wi-Fi, but like, so look at the name. If these guys paid me 100 zloty a month, I would do a listing like this. So scroll down. Yeah, see this. So then, if they pay the 100, they get one of these reviews. I personally go to their restaurant. I took all these pictures myself, and I write a review like this, explaining how to walk there, explaining how to get the inside, explain the menu, what I recommend, how much I paid for two people, the language barrier, more pictures, the waiting time, were the toilets nice, the decor, the atmosphere, how was the music, room for improvements and things like that, and then people can comment on it, and I post this on the Facebook page. But if you don't pay the most expensive, you don't pay the most expensive package, all you get is that. All you get is that just small little piece of text. So people will be encouraged to pay this because you'll get one of them reviews. But at the moment, like I don't have, I've only reviewed like 4 restaurants. So it looks shit, it looks like bad. So at the moment, I say to them, I don't mention this, I just say, hey, give me a meal for me and well, what I say is Joanna works for free, which she does everything for me in Polish. So as a reward, can you give us a meal for two? And we'll write a review about it and publish it on our Facebook page at the moment. Because if you look on my Facebook page, I here have almost 3,000 members. So, if I write a review and give it to people, 3,000 people, what does that meal cost them? The bill is 40 zloty, so they must be making it for about 12 zloty. And if I publish it to my 12,000 friends and one person goes there, they've made it back on that review. And people trust me. I am a popular person in the English speaking community. I am like a community leader. People listen to me. So if I write a review, this is invaluable, but you only get these two if you pay 12 months up front, so £200 up front. And it's I don't think it's unrealistic. 12 months for a restaurant to always appear first. So if you do this, you will be shown first and highlighted above all the results. So if there's 400 American restaurants and you have this, your result will be first with a big red line around it saying, and it'll have a review. So you're more likely to go there. And for someone like the Hard Rock, what's £200 on New Year's? They made 81,000 zloty on one day. On one day, they made 80,000 zloty, and they can't pay me. So they couldn't pay me 1,200 for 12 months. So like all these events I do for free is building the network. So like all these are free, but like now I've started something new. With on Wednesdays, I do free business workshops. So this is a new page I made, and what happens is other people and other businesses come and talk for free. So, for example, this in February, a guy from South Africa, he's going to do a talk on how to get into the stock market, and he specializes in oil. So he's going to explain, why the oil price has changed, and because you see it in the news and all that. But all this is about reaching new people, because the people that come here are like locals, and they're not like, because people that come to my party are internationals that don't speak Polish. So I've made all these new events to attract new people. But the bigger my network, the more people I can push my reviews to. Like, look how many people have signed up. This has only been online for about 7 days. This is how big my network is. And I'll give you some examples of the last business networking event I did. So the bigger my network's like, yeah, I am doing all this for free. And yeah, this is a waste of time. It seems like it, but it's not. Because if I bring 100 people here and I tell every single one of them to use this site, then every business is going to want to be here. If they start leaving reviews, and like, if they start like coming here leaving reviews, then companies are going to want to pay this every month, because they don't want to lose them reviews. And there's a free trial, so they can try it out, and they can add different locations. So if they have 2 locations, so I think it's good value for money. Yeah, so that's kind of like the money maker. But also in March, I'm doing this English speed dating, and I'm selling tickets. So it's 20 zloty per person, and there's 52. Like, I've already sold one ticket, so you can like pay for a female ticket or a male ticket. and I've already sold one ticket, and it's in March. So it's not unrealistic to think I can sell all of them, but I'm going to do 3 events a year of the speed dating. So there's like one in March, one in August, one in like um, November or something like that. But in the business side of it, I done this speed networking. So it was for like it's not dating, but it's for like business that want to speak to each other, and you have 4 minutes, and I'll show you an example of what it looks like. So this is the one I done on the 18th of this month. So basically, what happens is you sit at a table like this, and it's 1-to-1, and you have 4 minutes, 4 minutes per person, and then I say a right move, and then one person moves to another table. But this is for business professionals who want to swap business cards. But this is the same location where I do the speed networking, and you can see here I've covered every single seat available. So this is for free, but 20 slotty, it's not a lot. It's about £3. £3 if you're going to meet a new girlfriend, or So if you join here and there's 52 seats, then you know for £4 you can speak to 21 girls. You know what I mean? And they have to talk to you. So if you're a loser, well, that's kind of what I tap into. People that can't meet other people, I profit off that. So also, as well as all this, I've got little things on the side as well that are going to make money. And something I'd like to do. It's kind of a 12-month plan. But when I've I'll show you something else that I made. This is incomplete, but so I also have like a business website, which where I list the business events, but also I'm going to charge for other event people to share their event. So let's say, for example, if you're a business and you're launching a new product, you can pay me, say like 50 slotty, to appear on my calendar. The calendar that I showed you before, but I have a separate website only for business, like as a business calendar. So there's lots of different revenues, but at the moment, like I've been wasting my time, and I've wasted all my money at the moment, like building this network. But now these people are loyal. Like these, like for example, this was an event I done on Friday. I'll just show you the numbers of people. Yeah, it's been hard, and yeah, I've spent all my money getting here, but it's a tiny investment to build my network. No one can compete with me now. Nobody in this city has a group as big as me. If someone like tonight, I could take 30 people to a restaurant. So my last 12 months of death, my last 12 months of struggle, my last 12 months of getting, living in a room, and it's been building this circle. No one in this city can take 30 people tonight to a restaurant, and that's valuable. If you're a restaurant, would you pay me? I would pay me. And I'm the only person with this network. Look at this. I posted an event of business networking. 260 people said they'd go, and 600 people said they were interested. My event reached 66,000 people. That means like 66,000 people read this description. So even if they didn't go there, imagine if this was your business name. That's got to be worth something. And I'll show you pictures of this so you can kind of see what it looks like. But already I've built some amazing relationships. Like, not only the Hard Rock, there's different places. Like, I'm doing a huge St. Patrick's Day party that's bigger than the Hard Rock, and they're bending over backwards for me. They're doing everything for me, and I'm building these relationships. And no one else has got them relationships. Anyone can make a Facebook group, anyone you can, but no one has my following, and people like me. I'm loud, I'm English, I can walk around like a peacock, and everyone loves her. No one could compete with me. Like, this is an example of what it was like on Friday. This was a business professionals event of all different people that swapping business cards and things like that, and that was a great big event. You can see all the pictures here. But the thing is, as well, I get people from all different age range. I've got these two young girls here, and I've got these older couple here. It's not just only backpackers and students and things like that. And I sent you these pictures of the Thursday event where an American girl came and done like a speech for free. But the thing is, she advertises her business, so she talks for like 30 minutes about how to do something in business, and then talks about her website. But eventually, when it's big enough, I could charge for something like that, because people are benefiting. All these people learned how to get their website high in Google for free. But when I build this, and I have better speakers, I can say, right, everybody is 20 slotty, but you're going to have a professional like lawyer come in and talk, and then I give the lawyer say 40% of what I made, just because then I can encourage like people with 20 years business experience to come in and talk about it. Anyway, rambled on there. Yeah, but so the basic ideas of the money. I make money from small events, like speed networking, build a network, and then I encourage businesses to sign up for these packages. And I won't go to their venue unless they have the most expensive package. And the reviews are just to get people to, learn more. It benefits the business, but then also I can tell people where good English speaking restaurants are. But then they also, will pay me to be in front of my network. And that's it. So, let me know what you think. If you think it's a moneymaker or not.